Everyone, by the year 2025, 12% of women globally, approximately 1 billion women, will be in menopause. And while 85% of these women will experience symptoms during this change, 12% will experience symptoms that are so debilitating they'll interfere with their daily lives. Our nutritionist, Andrea, is experiencing the symptoms firsthand and is on a mission to offer natural ways to other women to relieve their symptoms. So happy we're talking about this. Now, I know you've been spending a lot of time understanding and researching everything you can about perimenopause and menopause. What inspired you, Andrea?
Yes, you know me well, Tracy. Well, a couple of things. Number one, as you said, I'm in menopause myself, so I really wanted to understand everything about it. And number two, it's still very much a taboo topic. So my team and I really want to change that. And over the last 4.5 years, we've discovered that there are over 85 signs and symptoms of menopause. And we're going to talk about some of the more common ones today, like hot flashes and night sweats, weight gain, mood and anxiety, and sleep issues.
I love it. Okay, according to statistics, 75% of women in perimenopause and menopause experience hot flashes and night sweats. But before Andrea takes us through some of the natural ways to relieve this, take a look at this. The heat is real, okay? The heat is real. So what tips do you have to help minimize hot flashes and night sweats, my friend?
Well, I love that you're laughing because me too. I'm making fun of it because if I didn't, I'd probably cry. And I suffered from hot flashes and night sweats for so many years. It's so debilitating. So some lifestyle and diet things that helped me was really reducing or eliminating my triggers. So for example, caffeine, even chocolate, unfortunately for some women, trigger those hot flashes, alcohol, spicy foods, and sugar. The other thing that I learned to do is really manage my stress levels because stress can actually trigger hot flashes and night sweats. So deep breathing, I do a lot of that these days. Walking in nature, exercising, anything that stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system to help us relax better. Wearing breathable clothing and always dressing in layers like I am now for those times that I start to get warm, and that's happening now too, so I'm just going to take that off. And believe it or not, Tracy, washing dishes with hot water can trigger a hot flash. So now I'm in bare feet when I'm washing my dishes and I'm using lukewarm or cold water. And of course, as a nutritionist, I'm going to tell you to eat a whole foods diet and stay away from sugar and ultra processed foods because those mess with our blood sugar levels.
Okay, very interesting. So managing blood sugar levels can help here.
It really can. I mean, research shows that women who have higher blood sugar levels actually have more hot flashes. And as our estrogen and progesterone levels fall in menopause, it makes our cells less responsive to insulin, meaning insulin becomes less effective, paving the way for weight gain as well as insulin resistance, which is the step before type 2 diabetes. So it is crucial when we're in menopause and perimenopause that we balance our blood sugar levels, meaning we don't want to have those spikes. So when our blood sugar spikes, insulin spikes, which paves the way for weight gain. So some of the ways that we can do that is make sure that we're getting enough protein. Protein is excellent for energy. Also, fats have zero implication on blood sugar levels. So make sure you're getting those good fats like olive oil and avocado oil and Malaysian palm fruit oil. Fiber is excellent too. So aiming for that 25 to 40 grams of fiber a day, fiber stops the absorption of the sugar into our bloodstream and prevents those spikes. And if you're going to eat fruits, make sure they're less sugary fruits like green apples as well as berries because they do have less sugar in them.
Okay, what about anxiety and mood-related symptoms? What can you tell us about those?
Oh my gosh, I suffered from mood symptoms for so long, from happy to sad to angry and irritated, all within minutes of each other. So one of the things that helped me was balancing my blood sugar levels, but also taking care of my microbiome. Because we know from research is that our gut is connected to our brain. When one's upset, so is the other. So eating foods that have probiotics in them, like fermented foods, kimchi and sauerkraut. Or you could take a probiotic. New Roots Herbal has an entire line of probiotics to choose from, managing stress levels, exercising, even if it's for a walk around the block, and eating gut-friendly foods like garlic and ginger and Brussels sprouts and olive oil.
Okay, let's talk about sleep. Why is sleep such a big issue for menopausal women, and what can we do to help that?
It's one of the top complaints up there with hot flashes. It is really tough. Women are having trouble sleeping, whether it's insomnia, whether they're waking up at 3 a.m. from cortisol spiking at the wrong time, or night sweats, or going to the bathroom multiple times a night. So some of the ways to get that better night's sleep is really by, for me, keeping my room cold, that's 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, or using ice packs. Believe it or not, putting it on your chest and behind your neck can really help. Also, I use a cooling blanket. This is the Hush Blankets Ice 2.0. It's naturally cool to the touch, and it's a weighted blanket, so it hugs our nervous system to help us relax. Lusame has an entire line of cooling PJs. They use a special technology that helps to wick moisture and sweat off our body, keeping us dry, and they have a whole bunch of different styles that are really cute. And the other thing that I like to take is before bed, about 30 minutes to 40 minutes before bed, I like to take suntheanine. It's an amino acid called L-theanine that is proven. It has over 90 human clinical trials that helps to calm us, giving us that better night's sleep. And that calm state will last from 8 to 10 hours.
Thank you, Andrea.